Okay, my couture crafters, let's get into this box. I am so in love with this box. This is the red and white Christmas paper pack that I talked about that I got from Joann's. This box, the pattern is from SVG, S as in Sam, VG Cuts, and I already have a tutorial on me putting together this box, and also they have a tutorial putting together this box on their website. This is found in their fall kit of 2018. But I just wanted to go through and talk about some of the choices that I made. So for the bottom of the box, I'm using Recollections, or I think it's Recollections paper, the heaviest that they have. My preference would be to use 100-pound cardstock for this base, but I didn't have that available, and I'm sure that this is probably 80-pound, if not even lighter. Actually, I think it's 80 pounds. Not my preference, but it's what I had in the colors that I wanted. When you're putting together all of the boxes, put the liner in first. Her new liners fit the box exactly, and so this is a great way to square up your boxes. So again, tip number one, put the liner in first. Get that liner nice and glued down, and then flip it over to the back. Again, this is just kind of tips and tricks about how I put together this box. This box is not for the faint of heart. It is a doozy. It's, it just takes time. Cutting out the box takes a little bit of time, not too long. I use my Cricut to cut out this box, and I like using the perforated edges. I have a Cricut Maker, and I haven't tried to use the scoring tool just yet. So, perforations are great because it's very, very easy to fold the paper. Love it. So this is me layering the bottom and the inside together. And I'm using my hand, and I am just rubbing the bottom of the box all over the platform there because it's straight, and that way I know that I'm getting the glue all over everything. You see, with my long nails, it's hard for me to get into all the places. And I'm sure somebody's like, well, you should just cut your nails. I should not. I will not. I love my nails. And you got to figure out how to work around it. So one of the ways to do that is to put your hand in there and just rub it around on a flat surface. I decided that I wanted to put a liner in here. And this is that designer paper from Michaels. You guys have seen it. They've got all kinds of textured papers and specialty papers in their open cardstock section. I chose the paper from the cardstock pack that I wanted to use to decorate the box. Part of paper piecing and putting stuff together is choosing the papers that you want to coordinate. I love the way that I did this box and the album. I love the patterns that I put together. It really gives you a warm and cozy, like home feel. At least in my mind it does, but it's me, so who knows. But anyway, for putting this box together, this right here is another tip. Glue down the largest tab first. I was just showing you guys that I glued down that large tab first and then the smaller ones around it after folding all the pieces over. Another trick. For the side pieces, the ones that don't really need any wiggle room, use your double-sided tape. So on these tabs here, double-sided tape is great because once it's stuck down, it's not something that you really need to wiggle. Put it down. Hold it for a few seconds, let it catch, and then you can go on ahead and put tension on other parts of your box. This next part is super important with this box. The tab that is closest to the thumb with the bow on it, which is my right hand. This tab here is the first tab that you want to glue down on all your sides after doing that other piece that I just showed you. Once you do this, you'll be able to square up your box. And I didn't, I was able to put the other box together, but once you do things a couple of times, you get better at it. So do you see how I'm able to square up the box right there? See how that line is perfect? And then I'm just going to hold it and hold and hold. Be patient. A lot of times these boxes like this cause you to have to put tension on other places of the box. You guys need to wait. Don't try to put it all together super quickly. Even though my art glitter glue is the best glue ever, you still need to give it a minute to dry and catch so that you can put tension in other places without your boxes coming apart. I know that's a lot of information, but trust me. Also, when you're picking paper, and then I just did the inside tabs, and then it just comes together perfectly. See? Whoop. And there you go. Just a little hold and press and hold and press. Something else you might think about, you see how the perforated lines there cause you to see the white core in the paper? I don't love that. And right here, I'm having a hard time squaring up that top portion. Something else, I am going to go around the perforated edges with a marker, just so that you don't see the white. And for the inside of the box, I cut 2 of those pieces. It doesn't automatically have you cut them out. I cut 2 of the exact same piece. I put one on the inside to square up the box, the same way I was talking about doing the bottom. Put the liner in first, and that way you don't have any issues about how to square up this box. It worked out perfectly. Boy, do I love this paper. I tried to resize the frame piece right there, and it was too small. So then I just cut it out at regular size. Much better. And that's the box, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. See you later. Tips and tricks.